My husband's ex-wife crashed our honeymoon, so I let her have him back. I knew Thomas had an ex-wife when we met. What I didn't know was that she'd never really left his life. The wedding was perfect minus except for the text he got during our vows that he checked immediately. I ignored it. Our honeymoon destination was a surprise he'd planned. When we arrived at this gorgeous beachfront villa in Bali, I was speechless until I saw the framed photo of him and his ex-wife on the bedside table. We came here every year, he explained awkwardly. I got a great deal because the owner knows me. I swallowed my discomfort. Maybe he just forgot to mention it. On our second day, we were having breakfast on the terrace when a woman's voice called out, "Tommy, you were here early this year." There she was, Melissa, his ex-wife, strolling up our private path like she owned it, because apparently she did. "I own half this place," she explained, kissing my husband's cheek. "Tommy and I bought it together during our marriage. Didn't he tell you?" He hadn't, just like he hadn't mentioned they still owned property together, or that she'd be staying in the adjacent villa, or that they still had a joint bank account just for this place. Thomas looked trapped between embarrassment and something else, minus relief. He stammered through an explanation about complicated assets and meaning to tell me. I smiled politely through dinner that night. Yes, she invited herself to dinner at our honeymoon villa, while they reminisced about inside jokes and shared memories. When she finally left, I asked Thomas directly, "Do you still have feelings for her?" "Of course not," he said too quickly. "It's just complicated." The next morning, I woke up early and found them having coffee together on the terrace, speaking in hushed tones that stopped when I appeared. That's when I made my decision. I packed my bags while they were swimming swimming together because she needed his help with something in the water. I left my wedding ring on the bedside table next to their photo and took a taxi to the airport. Thomas called frantically when he discovered I was gone. "Where are you? This is ridiculous." "No," I replied calmly. "What's ridiculous is bringing your new wife to honeymoon in a house you share with your ex-wife, who just happens to be there at the same time. She's just having a hard time letting go," he insisted. "So are you," I said. "And that's okay, but I deserve someone who has actually moved on." The divorce papers were filed the day I got home. He's back with Melissa now, living in their Bali villa. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself is recognize when you are the third person in someone else's love story.